Hi, and welcome back to Camp Sue. So today I thought I'd come back and go over a couple of cards that I had painted. I was meditating this morning and I had another vision. And this time, what I had seen was the snake slithering in the grass. This is Stonehenge floating on water, which is the consciousness. And Stonehenge is, I had to take some notes, strengthening of the soul, courage, past life connection. I don't know if you can see it better. Past life connection and compassion. Okay, so then the snake, then the sun was coming up on the horizon and coming through the Stonehenge opening, like we do at the summer solstice or the winter solstice. I can't remember which one. I think it's summer and winter. It lines up. And then there was the Ankh. That had risen up as the sun was shining through, and the snake started to, I don't know if you can see that, the snake started to swallow the light. And it just, the feeling I got with this card was one of like graduating. You know, people talk about 5D Earth. I think that's what card is trying to tell us. It's getting to walk the earth as enlightened or awakened, and seeing the truth and the past lives and the connections that are associated there. The other, the other thing that I got on this earlier was we're born, we walk a path to experience life, and we die, rinse and repeat. This is also a card associated with the heart and the throat chakra. And the message I got was stay true to oneself. So speak your truth and feel your truth in your heart. Life's purpose, that's what this card is to return to the one, the source. So the goal is to get there during a lifetime and not need to pass on to another life. The goal is to connect with one, connect with source so that you can find the peace and joy in this lifetime. So it's also to help to understand that there's really no separation, that time is an illusion. It's man-made. Like you can move yourself along a timeline within your mind. You can move backward and forward. You can see back into past lives. That's like past life regression. Everything in life is perfect and leads us to our true destiny of unity with Source, God. Transcending, walking the earth awakened with peace. All right, so that's what this card I painted today. All right, so I painted on the back of the mastery card, so I may include this in the deck because I have like 10 slots that I could use. All right, so let's, the other card that I had painted was this one right after. So the sunflower is one of hope and just stick-to-itiveness and having the willingness to stay with something even through the toughest times. So here it's saying, okay, you're walking the path. You've had a hard life. You've had trials and tribulations, but you haven't given up, and you've really gone deep within your heart and your soul. You're speaking your truth, and you're coming from a place of the heart. So it's like meditate within the heart. It's like the creation of life, and having like that permission, giving yourself permission to actually live. Then there was the sunflower, which is telling you that you got the due diligence. You can, you've got the willingness to just not quit and to keep keep on keeping on. All right, so let's shuffle the cards and see what messages come out with these two messages. Like, what else can Spirit tell us about these cards? What else can Spirit tell us about these cards, right? All right, what else? What else? Well, we're going to take this one because it's kind of wobbly. Interesting, because yesterday the ego card came out too. And it's all, the message I'm receiving is it's like getting a grip of your ego. Understand, not like eliminating it because you really need it. It's like walking that fine line, that balance. And here there's the heart within the ego. So it's saying like stay centered in your heart and bring that sunlight in. Because here's that sunlight coming in down through the heart. It almost looks like a snake, doesn't it? And then we get the snake here, like the path that you're walking. So it's like keep the ego in check. So that's like the shadow card, okay? So we're going to see, like, be true to yourself. Be authentic as you possibly can. What else can we say? We dropped a card. The next card is Hell Trapped. Okay, so what this card tells me is it's worrying about what other people are saying and thinking. Not really living your life purpose. It's really getting stuck in the ego and thinking that it's really important. So our ultimate goal is to get to the one, to be able to walk the earth awakened and enlightened. So how do you get there? Everyone always says you got to do it, but how do you do it? So it's really getting a grip of your ego. Humble yourself. Understand codependency, like where you're a people pleaser. Understand if you got some narcissistic traits or tendencies, like forgive yourself. It's really difficult to go through those shadows, and that's like the ego card is like the shadow. It can be a real hard road to walk. But what I got a message just now from Spirit is there's hope. You have the willingness to stick it out, to keep walking that path, to achieve that place of oneness. Okay, what else can you tell us, Spirit, about this cards, right? What other message do we have? I'm going to just pick this one because it stayed in my hand. So stay grounded in love. I'm always telling everyone to stay in their heart, to focus on your heart, to breathe in the love light into your heart. When you're feeling like you're really in a tough situation, just stay right within your heart and breathe into that. Talk positively about yourself. Don't self-sabotage yourself by self-deprecating talk. It's just not really a good thing to do. You want to keep yourself as positive as possible, and stay centered within yourself, and everything else will fall into place. Try not to look outside of yourself, because that's what the hell trapped is looking outside of yourself for approval and validation when you really don't need it. And sometimes people look to their families for it and it's not there. And that can be kind of earth-shattering when you expect that and then that's not there. Okay, so what happy, positive message can we have here, Spirit, right? Oh, one fell on the floor. Well, let's see what that comes up. Addicted to fear. Interesting that we got the 2 tree cards, and I was noticing, I goes, geez, I got 2 trees in the deck, but it's afraid of change. There's some kind of fear of change, and a lot of times we need to change in order to grow and to see what those fears are, wrap your head around it, and just have the willingness to keep on keeping on. Just like having hope. Hang on, pain ends, hope, hang on, pain ends. So with this card, if you find yourself overextending yourself, Saying yes when you mean no, which causes resentments. Are you drinking too much? I know it's the season and sometimes it's hard, but just like kind of pull yourself back a little bit. Are you shopping too much? Whatever you're doing in excess, shift it up a little bit. Do something different, because it's almost feels like there's some hiding. What are you hiding from? Face that. Like within here was like the throat chakra and the heart chakra. It's like you're not being honest with yourself. Okay, we'll do one more card, okay? And then we'll close this up because 10 minutes is good enough. Okay, well, that one fell on the floor. So the cards tranquility and peace, which I think I'm calling this meditate. So meditate, find your heart center, forgive yourself. Remember, we all make mistakes. Everybody on this planet are not perfect. Some people think they are. They'll strive for it, and they're going to make themselves totally crazy. So accept who you are. Accept everything. And you'll feel better. And meditate so that you can get to that one, the source. It's like just so you can feel it and experience it. And with that, I say namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And come back again and see us. Please like and subscribe, share, comment, and hit that bell if you'd like to see when I post something right away. Thank you.